Good morning, guys. So you're at a weird angle. Sorry, there we go. I've literally been awake like maybe an hour, so I'm waiting for my tablet to kick in. But I know a lot of you are on my Facebook, so you guys know that I had some new tattoos done. I'm not going to do a whole tattoo tour because that's already done, but I'm just going to show you my new ones, which are on my forearms. Let me show you down here. So a lot of my tattoos are on my forearms, but my new one's on my forearms as well. So there is a reason for it. I am going to end up having like probably half sleeves, maybe full sleeves. And this arm is going to be stuff that makes me generally happy and family and stuff like that. And this arm is anything to do with Liberty and things that make me remember her and think of happy times and stuff. So I'm going to start with the arm that's easy. So I've got a feather. I'm going to have to try and zoom in on this. So this is my new feather. I got this because the whole thing of like when you've lost a loved one and it's like white feathers appear when loved ones are near. So I got this feather because obviously we lost my stepdad, and you know we find a lot of feathers and we always believe that white feathers appear when loved ones are near, so we got that on. And then I got a dandelion, which dandelions represent like new beginnings and spreading your wings and stuff like that, so obviously it's new beginnings for us and stuff. So I got that. And then I got this. Now if you pause the video and make your guess at what this is, I'll tell you that it is an autograph of someone famous for driving, and then at the end of the video I'll tell you who that one is of. And then on my other arm I've got a bow, because Libby is Libby Bobo at nursery, and every time I see a hair bow it always reminds me of Libby. I've also got an ice cream with sprinkles. After obviously mum, dad, gran and that lot, one of her first words was ice cream, so I got that because that reminds me of her. Above it I've got a pizza. She is absolutely crazy with the word pizza at the moment. Every time the Pizza Hut advert comes on she goes crazy, and I asked her what tattoos she thinks mummy should get, because she will get pens and colour in the other ones I've got. If you want to know about them, just let me know in the comments and I'll let you know. So yeah, she said a pizza, so I got a pizza. Also got a crown because she's my little princess. So I wanted a girly crown, not anything too over the top and in your face. And this is another signature. This is Liberty's favourite race driver. So make a guess on this one as well. And there's Libby in the background. She has got a nappy on. She's just woken up. So I'll go back to this arm. So if you made a guess, this is the autograph of Max Verstappen. Wow. He is a Red Bull driver. Okay, darling. 2 seconds. He is a race car driver for Red Bull. His car number is 33. And he's one of my favourite drivers. So I got his signature. And this side is Lewis Hamilton, Liberty's favourite race driver. That one's empty, darling. Why don't you have this one? Why don't you have this one? If you want some juice, there you go. Some water. So yeah, this is Lewis Hamilton. This is Liberty's favourite race driver. His car number is 44. I probably am going to get the car numbers underneath it. He drives a Mercedes at the moment. And every season he kind of changes his signature a bit. So this is Lewis Hamilton's. And it's kind of on like the outside of my arm. Because like I say, this arm is going to be stuff that reminds me of Liberty. So if you want to know anything about the rest of those tattoos, let me know. And then this arm is all going to be family and things to do that. This mum and dad is upside down. The tattoo artist I go to now, who is Jimmy, he said he wouldn't have done this one upside down, but I had it done way before. And then Jimmy's done the sloth and the cat and the feather and the dandelion and the Max's signature on this side. And then this Liberty one and the bear I had done somewhere else where I live, but Jimmy's done the snowflakes and the girl sitting And then he's done, obviously, these ones. So, that's my new tattoos. Oh, that's my new tattoos, if you want to know anything about the rest of them. So this now makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 tattoos I've got now. I do plan some more, so when Liberty has drawn the first proper like mummy daddy Libby photo, like they do at Nash and stuff, I'm going to have that on my back shoulder here, because like I say, this is going to be, I haven't decided if it's going to be a half sleeve or full sleeve, because these tattoos were paid for from my family. They asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and there was nothing I really wanted for my birthday. Like, I got myself clothes and stuff, and I don't tend to buy new clothes that often. I tend to buy it in second-hand shops, because if it gets wrecked or ruined, or the washing machine eats it, or something gets spilt over it, or Libby's got a habit at the moment of pulling your collars and bending your collars, I just can't warrant like an £8 t-shirt and then she wrecks it. So I tend to go to the charity shops and buy, sorry about the lighting, I haven't got the lights on, it's just that. I tend to go to the charity shops and buy my clothes, just because, like I say, you can try different styles, you can try different designs, colours, everything. So I tend to buy them that, so I didn't really want any new clothes. There wasn't any actual items I wanted, so I just said, would you put money towards my tattoos? So between my mum, my grandma, my auntie, they actually paid for all of my tattoos. We paid for an hour session, so at my studio that's £80. We'd gone up about 2 weeks before, and we'd organised the designs, which unfortunately on the day they'd actually lost my designs, so then I had to spend another 45 minutes sorting the designs again. My tattoo artist had been ill and he came in to tattoo me, but we paid for an hour session for myself and an hour session for my mum. My mum got a design on her leg, which I'll try and add to the end of this video. Hers, we paid for an hour session. She was having it done the same time as me, but with a different artist. She had Ziggy, who she'd never been to before. She'd been to Jimmy before at that tattoo shop, but she went with Ziggy this time, and she gave him a design and said, this is the kind of thing I want, but I want 4 butterflies, not 3, and he just went off and drew the thing, and it was beautiful. And it took an hour, and they'd just done the outline, and Mum was happy with that, and he's like, oh, sod it, I haven't got anyone else booked in, your daughter's in there getting hers done, I'll just do the colour, I want to see how it looks now. So Mum's actually took nearly 2 hours, but Ziggy only charged her for 1. So because she only got charged for 1, she actually went back the following day and had a little pumpkin put on her foot, because from probably when I was about 4 months pregnant, she came to a midwife meeting thing with me, and when I lied on the bed, she realised I was big because I was carrying Libby, but when I lied on the bed she didn't quite realise how big I was, and she said it looked like I'd swallowed a pumpkin, because my belly button had gone from an innie to an outie, so it looked like the little stalk of a pumpkin. So then, from then on, Libby has been called Pumpkin by Gran Gran. And when Mum's partner passed away suddenly, my stepdad, she said that, you know, it was Libby that kept her putting one foot in front of the other. So she wanted a pumpkin on her foot. So she's got a pumpkin with a bow and a big smile for Libby. And it's so that when she has a bad day, she can look down at her foot and be like, this is the reason I'm putting one foot in front of the other and I'm keeping going. It's because of her. So she got that. So I will try and put a picture of Mum's leg tattoo. She got one on the top of her leg. She's got 4 butterflies with like a vine, and then they each have different colours. So one is for my grandma in her favourite colours, one is for my mum in her favourite colours, one is for me, and one is for Libby. So I'll try and put a photo of that at the end of this video, and if I can find a photo of her pumpkin that she had done, I will put a photo of a pumpkin at the end of this video. I know I've kind of left my YouTube videos at the moment, they've gone a bit haywire, but I'm going to try and come back to them. Just go update with what's going on at the moment. So we have a friend of ours staying with us, so I have decluttered Libby's room because he's staying in there at the moment. And I had a load of stuff from there ready to go, so I've got to literally photograph that and put it on the cell group today. I decluttered the hallway yesterday, so that's ready to go. I started decluttering our bedroom because we had a load of empty storage boxes in here that were up in the attic, but we're not allowed to use the attic anymore. So they were in our bedroom, and then I moved them to the top of the stairs, and now I've sorted out the cupboard under the stairs, so they're now put in there out of the way nice and neat. So that made quite a lot of room in our bedroom, and that's cleared the top of the hallway. I've also got rid of an ottoman because that had nothing but storage bags in it. So that's going to a friend of ours. And then I'm going to have a bit of a move around with furniture to put another bed down in Libby's room so they can both stay in there. And I've got a few more boxes to sort out in our room, and then it's just general like tidying and putting stuff away. We've decluttered the sitting room already of her toys and stuff. So today we are dropping Libby to nursery. She's in the big room today because the big room in their nursery is 3s to 4s, so that's where they go from there on to school. She is obviously 3, so she goes in there on a Friday. She's in a different room Monday to Thursday, but she's in that room on Friday, and all the kids mix anyway, but she's in that room on a Friday, so she's going there. While she's at nursery, we've got to pop to town, and my favourite charity shop, Save the Children. We went in there yesterday to have a look, got a couple of bits, and I got talking to the lady. The lady knows me really well in there, and she said about how they are running out of bags, and I'm like, I've got hundreds, you can have them, I'll drop them up on Saturday. And she said, oh yeah, and then we had a reusable shopping bag that we used obviously for the shopping that we bought in there. And she's like, oh, if you have any of them, or if you come across any of them, we're really grateful for them because they're really good for the heavier stuff, like bedding and stuff. And I'm like, I've got loads of these because in the cupboard under the stairs where I'd been getting like car boot job lots to sell, and people have been dropping stuff off and said, here you go, I've had enough of this, you can have it, you can sell it. I've always been getting it in reusable shopping bags, and I've just kind of kept them thinking they'll be useful, and I had hundreds. So what I done yesterday was I sorted out all the reusable shopping bags, only kept a few. So I think there is 4 reusable shopping bags full of reusable shopping bags that we're taking to the charity shop today. I think there's 2 things of carrier bags that we're taking to the charity shop today. And then I had some donations to go that were going to go to the British Heart Foundation, and I was going to get them to pick it up, but as we're going to the charity shop anyway, I'm taking them. So I think there's about 4 or 5 reusable shopping bags of donations to go as well, and a curtain rail and a canvas. So our plan today is take Lulu to nursery and take all that to the charity shop. I'm then going to the entertainer because for just like a little treat, because in a couple of job lots I had, there were some Nerf guns, and Libby loves them, but we didn't have any bullets for them. And then we went to the entertainer last week and they had the bullets, so I bought them after asking the girl there, are they the right bullets for these guns, showing her the guns, and she was like, yes, they're the right bullets. To get home, they're not the right bullets. But I have found the guns that they are the right bullets for. So Libby has got those. I haven't given them to her yet. I don't know if I may keep them back until Christmas. I'm not sure because we've already started her Christmas shopping. Well, I've already started her Christmas shopping. So I have a think because, like I say, they've literally just turned up. But then I want to pop in there today because they've got a lot of stuff reduced. So I want to get the other Nerf bullets to see if they actually work in these guns. If they do, then I will probably sell them on, or I will use them for Christmas presents for my nephews. So yeah, we're going to pop in and do that today. And I think I may get a new bin as well. Really exciting. And I've got some Hermes parcels to book in, and I've got some post office stuff I've got to book in. like take and do. So it's a really exciting day today, not. But yeah, I'll try and come back with some more videos, and I will see you soon, guys.